Alright guys, I have a confession. I screwed up and I went over my $25 budget for my weeks 2 of grocery shopping. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about Shelftember. If you don't know what Shelftember is or what shelf cooking is, go check out Jordan page either on YouTube or Instagram, or even just Google shelf cooking. On this channel I like to talk about budgeting, finances. I also like to do unboxing and product reviews. If those are things that interest you, please hit the subscribe button below and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I spent $29.14. What did it is the bananas. I didn't pre-add the bananas before. I just grabbed them and threw them in my cart, and it sent me a little over. But that's okay, because last month I think I only spent like 22 something, so I'm kind of evening out a little bit. And I think I will be able to maybe stretch my groceries this week into the following week, so hopefully that will also help balance it out. Before I get into my grocery haul, meals that we are going to be having this week are for lunches. I have a little bit of turkey lunch meat to use up, so we are going to have turkey sandwiches one day. We have 4 packages of ramen noodles left, so we're going to have ramen noodles for lunch one day. And then the other days I think are just going to be hot dogs, because I have a lot of frozen hot dog buns, so I need to use those up. So that's for lunches. Breakfasts, we're going to have a combination of waffles, eggs, sausage, different days. Maybe some peanut butter toast one day. We're gonna have grits again tomorrow, which I will try to make more like oatmeal. Wasn't my kid's favorite, but we gotta use it up. For snacks this week, we are going to be doing string cheese, and I bought some Greek yogurt. I'm looking now and just realizing I bought plain Greek yogurt. I meant to grab the vanilla, so that's a bummer. Okay, now I gotta lick up ways to sweeten my yogurt. Okay, that stinks. And then dinners, we're gonna have pasta. We are going to have, obviously Saturday again is gonna be leftover night. One night we're gonna just have baked potatoes. I grew up having big old baked potatoes for dinner sometimes, so we're just gonna have a baked potato night. I have chicken, so we'll have like a chicken and potatoes. We're gonna have hot dogs for lunches, and I think I might even have hot dogs for dinner one night. I have lots of like french fries and tater tots to use up, so those would be good sides with hot dogs. One night I'm going to use the leftover meat I have from my soup bones from last week, if you watched last week's video, and I'm gonna make fajitas with that. All right, so this is my grocery haul. This is my $29.14 grocery haul. And now, looking at you, Greek yogurt, realize that is what put me over the $25 limit. Don't mind my bag in the background there. But you live and you learn. Make sure you always pay attention to what you're grabbing to make sure it's actually the product that you mean to grab. All right, so we have almond milk, which is to go with the protein powder that Brian and I have been having. Hot dogs are going to be for lunches and dinners. These are like 70 something cents. Again, I know they're not the healthiest, probably filled with mystery meat, but I'm doing this for this challenge. So the whipped cream cheese is for another lunch option we could have this week, which is salami and cream cheese sandwiches. I know it sounds weird, but don't knock it till you try it. I have frozen salami in my freezer. I grew up eating it. I think it's good. I got sharp cheese, which we will be using for our sandwiches, and Monterey Jack cheese. I'll also be using this in the beef fajitas we'll be having this week. I got bananas and apples, so my kids can have some fresh fruit with either lunch or breakfast this week. I do still have 1 package of baby carrots left from last week, so they can also be having that with lunches. Got tortillas for our beef fajitas. And then I got, these were each 85 cents at Aldi. 85-cent pasta sauce, because I have 2 boxes of bow tie pasta and I have 2 jars of Alfredo sauce, so I thought I'd mix it up and maybe do one night Alfredo, one night red sauce, or mix them and make a rosé. I also have chicken I could throw in potentially, or I also have a thing of like frozen Italian sausage that I might cook up and throw into the pasta. So this is week 2's grocery haul for the Shelftember cooking challenge. Hi guys, it is week 2, for me anyway, of the shelf cooking challenge. Today is September 13th. I did start this a few days late due to being out of town for Labor Day weekend. But this is my second week of doing the Shelftember shelf cooking challenge. And so far, I must say, I've been really liking it. I just wanted to go over what we had today. Some of these meals will be familiar to you if you watched my week 1 shelf cooking video. But today for breakfast, we had grits again. I think I do still have enough left over for one more meal. The kids were a little happier about eating the grits today than they were yesterday. So hopefully I can convince them to eat them for one more day. I do find that for sticking to a budget, it's a lot easier if you kind of eat the same things throughout a week. That makes it easier to kind of like stretch your money, if that makes sense. And then for lunch today, we had smoothies again. Today's smoothie, I used up the rest of frozen cherries that we had, and I used vegan protein powder again, and then this time I actually added some chia seeds. I have a big old bag of chia seeds that I got from Costco a while back, so I put those in there to kind of add a little more bulk to those, and hopefully that will hold them over until snack time. And today's snack is going to be string cheese again. So that is what we're doing so far. And then for dinner tonight, we are eating beef stew again because I made enough for 2 meals. I work tonight, so just to make things easy for my husband while he has all 5 kids, we're just gonna eat stew again, make life easier. All right, it is Tuesday, September 14th. This is our week 2. It's officially, I guess, our 8th day of the challenge, and the last day my kids have to eat grits. I think they're gonna be so happy about that. Hi guys, so for lunch today, everyone gets a turkey sandwich with the rest of the turkey lunch meat we have, carrots, and their choice of a apple or a banana. And that is lunch today on day 8 of the challenge. It is dinner time, guys. If you recall the beef broth that I made last week, I didn't end up using any of that meat, right? I'm using it tonight, and I'm gonna be making shredded beef tacos. I was originally gonna make beef fajitas, but technically for fajitas, you need like onions and green peppers, and I don't have any sort of green pepper, so they'll just be shredded beef tacos. They really won't be fajitas, but whatever, who cares? I also want to show you another thing I'm going to make probably tonight if I have time, is this pumpkin bread kit that my grandma gave me. Actually, it comes with everything. All you need is some oil and egg. So I'm going to make that. That'll be a fun dessert, very fallish. You can take a moment to admire my super basic fall decorations I have right there. I know it's probably really chuggy, but whatever. I love decorating for fall. I honestly might love decorating for fall more than Christmas, which maybe is heresy, I don't know, but you can keep them up for like 3 months. So I love to decorate for fall because I can enjoy my decorations a lot longer. All right, let's make dinner. Okay, so I put the beef into the pan, and then I just added this taco seasoning to it and some water. And I'm gonna let that simmer. And then looking at it, I'm worried like this potentially might not be enough. It probably will be to feed all 6 of us, because again, the baby, he doesn't eat food yet. But just in case, I'm boiling water and I'm going to make some rice. I also am gonna cook at least 1 can of green beans, so we all have a veggie to go with this. I have my tortillas I got from Aldi. Here's that brown rice that I'm using. We have a little bit of sour cream left, and I'm going to shred some of this Monterey Jack cheese for us to put on top. I also have salsa too. And then this is a little hack. If you're ever making rice, if you've ever had those like $1 rice that you get from like Cub or Walmart or whatever that tastes so good, like just add this into your rice, like while it's cooking, kind of add it to taste. It'll make your rice taste so good. Like you will never have to buy those $1 packets of chicken flavored rice again. Just add this and you have it yourself. It is day 9, so we're still in week 2. I just wanted to share with you guys what we ate today. Breakfast today, my kids had egg and waffles. Probably over a month ago, I bought like a massive box of egg and waffles from Costco and found that I still had a few packages left in our chest freezer in the garage. So they were very, very excited to eat that today and not grits. They were happy to be done with the grits. And then I wanted to show you guys. So yesterday we made that pumpkin bread kit, and I actually made 2 full loaves. So we had that as a treat last night, and then I still have like a quarter of a loaf left, and then we'll have some more of it for a snack today. I didn't end up actually really needing to make the rice last night to go with our beef tacos. So we have leftovers, which is fine because like I said, I try to do 1 day a week for leftovers. I did realize that we are going to be gone on Saturday, so I might have a leftover night be either tomorrow or Friday. Because tomorrow I'm going to be gone, so leftovers, you know, just makes things easier for my husband so he doesn't have to worry about, you know, making dinner while watching everyone. For lunch today, all the kids had hot dogs. I had a bunch of bags. I think I already told you guys this, but I have a bunch of bags of hot dog buns in the freezer. So we ate that. Everyone got 2 hot dogs. They got carrots. And like I said, they'll be having some of that pumpkin bread later for a snack. And then dinner tonight is going to be grilled chicken, potatoes. I have a lot of potatoes left. I haven't decided if I'm gonna bake them or fry them yet. And then we'll have green beans. I have canned green beans, but I also have to bake frozen green beans. So we're gonna be having green beans, probably for a vegetable for dinner for the rest of the week. And that is what's on the menu for day 9. Okay, so dinner. I decided I'm gonna fry the potatoes, put a little coconut oil in there, and then I added some Creole and Lari seasoning. These guys. Just a little bit of this though, because it is a little spicy and I want my 1 and 3-year-olds to still eat it. And then I've got 2 things of chicken in here. One's a boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and one is just bone-in thighs. I have it marinating. It's a little bit of buffalo sauce, barbecue sauce, some chicken seasoning, and also a little bit of dry ranch seasoning. Been letting that marinate for the last like 3 hours or so. And we're gonna pop that on the grill. And of course, green beans again. So that is dinner tonight. Hi guys, it is Thursday, September 16th. It is my 10th day of the Shelftember challenge, and I just wanted to go over what we have eaten so far today and what I'm making for dinner. So for breakfast, we had peanut butter toast. I still had 1 loaf of bread left of the cinnamon raisin bread that we used last week for French toast, and so this week we had it just toast and peanut butter, and I'm sure I'll find someone to eat that or repurpose the rest of that for later on in the week or possibly next week. And then for lunch today, my kids had the last 4 packages of ramen noodles, and they each had a banana. And then I ate the last little bit of that pumpkin bread with coffee for lunch. And then my husband had a protein shake with chia seeds. Sorry, I'm sure you can hear my baby in the background. He's in the swing, getting a little mad at me for putting him down, so I'll try to make this quick. And then for dinner, I am making a rosé bow tie pasta with Italian sausage. Pretty much all these things I already had in my pantry or freezer, except for the thing of red sauce I bought. Otherwise, I already had pasta. I already had Italian sausage. I already had Alfredo sauce. I just had bought, if you watched earlier in this video, my grocery haul, I bought 2 jars of tomato sauce. So I'm going to make like a half batch because I do have 2 boxes of bow tie pasta, and I'll make some for today, and then I will freeze the rest for us to have pasta another night, either this week or I might have it actually on the menu for Sunday. I'm gonna try and film this while holding Griffin. So I have a thing of Italian sausage and then a thing of spicy sausage that I'm gonna brown and cook up and put into the pasta. I have 1 jar of Alfredo, 1 jar of red sauce. I'm gonna cook both packages of pasta noodles, and I'm going to put half of it in the freezer because I'm going to make this same meal again in a few days, like I said. And then I also found this bag of mozzarella cheese in my freezer, so I'll be adding some of that to this too. But that is everything that is gonna go into the pasta. Oh, and I'm gonna brown up this meat, but I'm gonna also freeze half of it too for. Okay, so I put 1 jar of the marinara, 1 jar of Alfredo, half the noodles, so it comes in 1 box, half the sausage, so it's 1/2 spicy Italian sausage, the other half regular Italian sausage, and then I covered the whole thing with mozzarella cheese. It is currently like 1:30, and I'm just gonna leave this on low, and by around 5 o'clock, when it's time for dinner, this will be ready to eat. Also, when you're ever doing noodles in a crock pot, make sure that you undercook the noodles a little bit, so that way while they're in the crock pot they don't turn to mush. Good afternoon, guys. It is Friday the 17th, and today is day 11 for me of the challenge. Today we had waffles for breakfast, just more of those Eggo waffles that I had. And then lunch today was peanut butter and honey sandwiches with apples. I still have 2 apples left from the haul I got on Sunday, and I also still have 1 banana left. So that will probably be eaten up either today or tomorrow. I, per usual, just had my coffee for breakfast, and for lunch I'm currently having a protein shake with chia seeds, and yeah, that's what I've eaten so far. And then dinner today is going to be leftovers. Normally Saturday is leftover night, but we are going to be gone tomorrow, so figured we might as well eat up the leftovers today, get them out of the fridge. That is day 11. Kind of boring, nothing exciting to show. Our leftovers that we have that we're going to eat are leftover pasta from last night, and then we have some of that shredded beef taco meat. So tacos and pasta is what we're going to be eating. Sorry I don't have more to show today. I am getting a little bit anxious for next week though, because when we started this challenge, I didn't already have like a big stockpile. Lots of people who do this challenge have a large stockpile, so they use it as opportunity to kind of like rotate through their food they have. We didn't have a lot to begin with, so next week might be a little more interesting as far as trying to make food stretch a little farther, as I feel like it really wasn't too hard the last 2 weeks to figure out meals and make sure that everyone was having enough to eat and no one was going to bed hungry. So this week will be a little more interesting. I still want to try to stick as close as I can to the $25. I do know you can go up to $50, but I'm going to try my hardest to stick to the $25 next week as well. But I'm going to make sure that obviously everyone has enough to eat. I'm not going to sacrifice my kids and myself and my husband not getting enough like calories, but I'm going to try and get creative. I've still got a lot of rice. I have a lot of beans that I can use. I am not a big fan of rice and bean dishes, but I can make the sacrifice for a week if I have to, because as long as you're being fed and eating, you know, moderately healthy, I can sacrifice if rice and beans is not my favorite meal. Hi guys, I have a visitor with me today. This is Griffin, my almost 4-month-old. He's my youngest. I wanted to quick hop in here because I didn't even record anything yesterday. Today is September 19th, Sunday. It is officially our 14th day, so we just finished today our 14th day of the Shelftember challenge. Yesterday we were gone all day. We live in Minnesota, so we went to the Renaissance Festival yesterday with our oldest two and him. And then our middle two stayed with grandma. But we were gone all day, so I didn't film anything, and we didn't eat at home anyway. I don't know if you're supposed to eat out or not on this challenge, but we did eat food at the Renaissance. I'm not counting that towards my food for the month because I have a sinking fund that I use for like fun things like this, so that wasn't part of my grocery budget. But for breakfast yesterday, all the kids did eat eggs, and then we were gone, and so I didn't have to worry about lunch or dinner, so that was awesome. Now today we had eggs and bacon for breakfast, and then lunch was hot dogs. And then for dinner today, I made that same bow tie pasta I made last week. And we had that and green beans. I've been buying canned vegetables, and canned green beans are like the only canned vegetable that I can get my family to tolerate. So that's why we've been eating so many green beans for dinner. Are you talking? Mm-hmm. I did do a grocery haul for next week's groceries. So I will show those in next week's video. So I'm just going to, I think, end this week's vlog here since this is day 14. And so if you want to find out what we're eating this coming week, you will have to stay tuned for our next video. All right, guys, if you liked this vlogging of our budgeting meals every week that we're doing this September, please like this video and leave a comment. The more likes and comments and interaction I get, the better my videos do, especially since I'm a newer channel, right? And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, bye guys. Say bye-bye.